What you're looking at now is the Sawtoh Valley goods yard and loco depot. I've decided to redesign it, mainly because I got some extra turnouts and some extra turnout motors. Because turnouts, that's points. Excuse me. What I'm doing here is laying track, and I put some old track down to give an impression of where things were going to go when I finally put into place. Now I'm not going to show you how I lay the track or what I'm doing, because it would take ages because I'm fairly slow at it. Also because I'm left-handed and people say I'm clumsy and ham-fisted, and will complain that I'm not doing it right. Now it's my railway and I'll do it the way I want to. That's it, full stop. Now here we got the two main lines. That's the up line and this one here is the down line. Now originally that line just went straight through here, but I put a turnout in there so I can take a siding off and put in a loco depot over here, out to the right. Now this point doesn't work. I've had umpteen goes at getting it lined up and working, and it works when you put it on the test bench, but when you put it in the layout it just refuses to cooperate. So what I've done, I've made it go one direction only, and I'm putting in a dummy siding here. I've got a few dummy locomotives which don't run. They've got no motors in them and you can't get the motors for them. So I put them there as a scenic decoration. I've decided this area here, which was originally the loco servicing area, to become part of the goods shunting area. The design is such that originally you just had, as far as the goods area over here, you only had one entry point. Now we've got two, and I've got a runaround up here at the back which allows me to run the engines around the back of a freight consist. Now this gives me more versatility, because what I can do is I can store locomotives in here, wagons in there against various industries, and I can bring wagons in and build them up there. They can be brought in through here, the engine can run around them and shunt the wagons into various sidings here. That way I can then build up consists of trains in these sidings here, and these ones here can be used for the preparation and shunting, and they can be where the inward train or the outgoing trains, the carriages wait while they're being serviced or being tended to by industries. I'd like to make a little point too about wire stripping. See all the little wires coming out. If you don't cut the wires properly and trim them, you get like a pigeon tail at the end. Now this one here, as you can see, doesn't have that, and I use this type of wire stripper. It cost me about $3 from one of those cheap shops. What I do is I take the wire and when I strip it, I don't pull the wire right out. I only go out part way, like that. Then you can get hold of the end of the plastic and you twist it. And you twist it around, and after a while it loosens up and you can pull it off the end. Hey presto, you've got a nice twisty end and no pigeon tail or strands hanging out that'll short circuit. The layout now differs vastly from my original plan. You can see this point here, where my finger there, actually corresponds to the map area over here. These lines up here refer to these lines up here. Of course, there's your main line coming in. You've got a diversion off to the goods and other tracks, and there's your lines going through across here to the station area. Well, that's about it for the moment. The next part of the video will be after I've got these truck work down, and I'll explain it to you then. You'll notice that when I've done the points to truck work, what I've done is they're all connected onto a 3-pin plug. You'll also notice that there is an additional hole in the baseboard there. That's for the power wire to come up for the frog. Now the frog is that little V-shaped section in here. I live wire them. I actually use 2 types of switches for each point operation. I use a double pole, double throw switch. Now that serves indication of which way the point is to go. The inner one runs onto the power inwards. The outer 2 of the switch connects onto the various parts of the solenoid motor. And then the centre one is connected to a push button switch like this. So the matter to operate the point, you set the switch over to the direction you want and you press the button. Now I use a double pole double throw switch because that's then linked onto the truck and the frog. So when you throw the point over, it also changes the polarity of the frog and you get smoother running. Now it's a very cloudy day outside and there's not much light coming from my light source inside here, so these images might be a bit dark, so I hope you can follow them. Anyway, that's at the moment. I'll come back to after I've got these pieces of track and points fitted in, and you'll be able to get a better idea where I'm going and where I'm heading and what it's all about.